What's going on, everybody? It is your boy. Welcome in to Fat Boy Fragrance Reviews, and of course you know who I am. I am Mr. Fat Boy, and I'm finally going to review today a new one from Hermes. I can't wait to share it with you. Before we do that, if you are new, hit the like and subscribe. Join the Fat Boy family. Become a part of something that's growing, that's positive, full of energy, full of hypeness, and somebody who will give it to you 100 every time. Video every day. I put in the work. The straightest, hardest workest man in this fragrance game. No doubt. Alright, today we'll get all up in the brand new one from Hermes. I can't wait to share with you. I'm also going to compare it to one that it's supposedly replacing. We're going to do that. And I want to say thank you again for showing the love. I'm glad you guys like the new camera. I'm really finally starting to find my groove with it. Getting the lighting down, making things look better. It's coming together real nice. So, without any other delays, baby, let's get all up in it. After the break, we'll get all up in this fragrance. You know how we do it. No edits, no do-overs. One take, and we get it right. Fat Boy Fragrance Reviews starts now. Alright, baby, we are back. Let's get all up in it. Let's talk about the fragrance that we'll be discussing today. And that one is none other than Thierry de Hermes' new release, Au Gibre. Gibre, I don't know how you say it. I'm just going to call it OG. I'm going to call it OG. Thierry de Hermes OG. Is that okay with you guys? I don't want to keep butchering it. Alright, so there's the box. I picked this one up along with a refill of this one right here. I was running low of H24. I'm back in business on this one. Got a brand new one. That one full ready to go. These are all available at the fatboyfragrance.com. Fatboyfragrance.com, where the customer is always right. We have just brought back the BOGO. Buy two, get one free just for this weekend. Y'all check it out. You buy 2 decants, you're going to get your third one free. You buy 6 decants, you're going to get 3 of them free. Get 3 more for free. So, great deals. Excuse my math. So, fatboyfragrance.com, where the customer's always right, baby. Details and the link are below. Alright, let's go. Let's open it up. We'll pull out the notes. I'll post the notes right there so y'all can see them here in a second. Check out the bottle. It's got one of the, for a decanter, this is probably one of my favorite bottles because it does come off and I'm able to decant super easy. I love that. Love that. So I'm very happy with that. But there's the bottle. Bam. And I will also be comparing it to Trey Fresh in a minute. But let's go ahead and pull up the notes on this bad boy and see what we got. Alright, in the opening we got Citron. We've got Citron in the opening, and that's it. Then you've got juniper berries, timor, woody notes, and mineral notes in the bottom. Alright, so let's go ahead and put it in the skin. See what we got. This is classified as, say, like a citrusy kind of like aromatic fragrance. Citrusy, fresh, spicy, woody. Let's put it in the skin. Let's see what we got. Good sprayer. Really good sprayer. Oh, man. The hate on this fragrance, I don't get it. I mean, it kind of smells like Trey Fresh. And I'll compare that and explain it to you in a second. But it's its own thing, and I think it's got that Thierry de Hermes DNA there. Love that. It's got the DNA there. Oh, man. The Citron is stout. Has a nice bite. It's very fizzy. It's very uplifting. It's the great. You can almost get a grapefruit vibe out of it. A salty, fizzy grapefruit vibe that I love, and that it's wrapped up with that timur, which I looked it up. It's kind of like a almost cumin vibe you get a little bit from it. I don't like a lot of cumin in my fragrances. This one's not that bad, because cumin can put off a little bit of funky smell sometimes. But oh man, this one smells great. It's a great summer fragrance. I'm really digging it. When I wore it, I loved it. I liked the way it smelled. I liked the way it kind of projected off my skin. When it got hot, it kind of developed into something else. I really enjoyed wearing it. And I wore it a couple times, and I gave this one good wearing. And then I wore Très Fresh beside it. One day I wore this one on one side and Très Fresh on the other one. See how close they are. But I'll tell you what, the notes on this bad boy are pretty much spot on. I love the citron in the opening. I'm a big citrus guy when it comes to fragrances, and I do pick up on that juniper berry vibe, and it does give it more of kind of almost like a gin vibe to it. But what I will say, the biggest disappointment on this one is the dry down. Does not really impress me. This is more of an opening and mids kind of fragrance. It really delivers. The dry down is really generic. It's okay. There's nothing really to write home about. But that opening is gorgeous. This fragrance smells better on your skin than it does when you spray it in the air. That I will say too. Kind of funky in the air for some reason. Alright, so there it is. Let's see if it gets my full seal approval, then I'll compare it to Très Fresh. Performance, solid. I would say 5 hours. 3 hours, and it's a skin scent. Okay projection, not great. Decent. It's gonna get a half a check for performance, but you know what? I'm gonna get a full check. It's a citrus fragrance. And if you get 5, you should be thrilled. Does the wifey like it? Didn't hate it. Didn't love it. Did I get any compliments wearing it? I believe I got one, but I can't remember. But I can see this fragrance being pleasing to wear to work. People would appreciate it. Now, it is a different style fragrance. It's not going to be something that's going to get you compliments all the time, if that's what you're looking for. Alright, so I'll check the box. I think it's a very pleasing, and it can be a compliment getter. And third box, how much do I love it? Do I like it? How much do I recommend it? What's my final score on this? I like it a lot. I don't love it. I like it. I would say I'd give this about an 85% approval, which to me is enough for you to buy a bottle. You can find it already discounted at Fragrance by Canada. You can also, like I said, sample it at fatboyfragrance.com. So yeah, check the box. 85%, good enough. One of the better releases this year for sure. Did better job than Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, Italian Love, that's for sure. It's a nice fragrance from Hermes. Definitely keeping up with their style of fragrances. I like it. All right, so let's kind of compare it now to Très Fresh. The notes on these are nowhere near the same. They're way different. And I got Très Fresh's notes put up here. Let me pull them back up. I want to turn the radio down a little bit. I feel like I got the radio real high. Sorry about that. If that music was too loud, I got too excited about this video. Alright, so let's check out the notes on Très Fresh. You've got orange, citrus notes, water notes, and then you got geranium, your woody, and patchouli in the bottom. Now, Très Fresh has been around since 2014. As you know now, it's been discontinued. I learned that from my boy Rudy over Time to Musk Up. Most to do with some kind of ingredient they can't use anymore, and it kind of killed this fragrance. But I've had this for a while. I bought a big old bottle from this a long time ago. I don't know if I have any samples left of these. If I do, they're super expensive. I can't remember if I took it down, because this is just a fragrance I do not want to lose and I want to still enjoy. I'm sure we'll get, if Dua hasn't done it already, somebody's going to clone this very soon. I'm going to put it on the skin and compare them, okay? This one is way more zesty, fizzy in the opening. Fizzy frozen grapefruit is the vibe I get. This opening is just way more pleasing. This one's a little more serious. This is more playful. It's going to be hard to beat this fragrance. I never went into that thinking it was replacing this. I went into thinking, oh, it's a new Hermes fragrance. I'm going to try it. And I loved it. So I give my approval. People, as long as you go in thinking that this one is not replacing Trey Fresh. It's not. Go into it like that, you'll have a better experience with the fragrance. I love them both. This is still king. God, it's still king. Woo, beautiful. All right, so that's it. Got my full seal approval. You can sample at fatboyfragrance.com. Y'all have a great Friday, and I'll see you in the next video. Y'all stay safe and y'all stay well, because if you smell good, baby, and you feel good, baby, then it's gonna be all good. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews is out.